Hello and welcome. This is my second video about Tango Down, man-to-man urban combat, published by Tiny Battle Publishing and designed by Greg Porter. I made a previous video about the game's mechanics and basics, and today I am going to play first scenario from this game, which is called Containment. And in this scenario we are using this side of the board, and tangos are inside the building, and they have to get out of the building because they are surrounded by the special forces, or to kill as many of special forces soldiers as possible. In this scenario, the tangos are starting first. They have to set up inside the building, 1 unit per square, and units must have at least 3 map squares between them, and at least 2 squares between them and the stairwells or the M2 entrance. And after they are set up, special forces soldiers are set up next. They have to set up in any map square touching the edge of the map. So for example, they cannot start here, they have to set up there. So after our soldiers are set up, we are free to start the game. But first of all, this scenario takes 6 turns, and when it comes to the special scenario rules, if any tango is able to leave the board through the stairwell or through the M2, then it is out of the board and cannot be attacked in any way, even with a sniper card. Next, about victory conditions. Tangos get 2 victory points for each eliminated enemy, and 3 victory points for each tango exiting the map via M1 or stairs. So here or there. Special forces get 2 victory points for each eliminated tango. High score wins. We have to start with initiative roll, so tangos get +2 and special forces get +1. So tangos 7, special forces 8. So this is a draw, and now if such happens, then special forces get initiative, so they are first to go. They draw a card. This is stun grenade that allows them to use stun grenade, and now I have to choose one of my special forces soldiers who is going to be activated. And who is going to be? I think this guy is about to be first to activate. I will try to hit this tango. I have 1, 2, 3 hexes range. He is not on the obstruction range. There is a doorway here, but it is adjacent to me, so I can ignore it as an obstruction. So there is 3, so I need at last 3 to score a hit, or 3 or more to score a hit on him. I got 6, so his toughness is 0, so he is wounded, and my special forces soldier is marked with action 1. And I think I will try my luck again on him, so I declare my attack on him again, and now I have 1, 2, 3 and +1 because of the action marker. So I need 4 or more to score a hit. I got 6, so he is dead, and I got 2 actions. So now tangos. They are taking 1 card, and this is headshot. Notice, on any action or effect that does a wound, do the extra wound. This card is negated by the flesh wound. So, to make a long story short, if we hit the enemy and do a wound on him, we can play this card and it will do another wound, effectively killing our enemy. So, what tangos are going to do? I think I like to try my luck on him, so I will try to shot on him. So now I have 1, 2, door, 3, and 4 because of the second door, and 5. So I need 5 or less to score a hit on him. Five or more. Sorry. 7, and I wanted 5, and his toughness is 2. So this is a margin. And due to this fact, he's not hit, but he's only pinned, and he gets 1 action marker, while my Tango also get 1 action. And now I can make 1 more action with my Tango, and this could be a movement or fire. That's my choice. I can do nothing. I can simply wait, and I will be able to activate this guy another time. So this is always a chance for me. But I will try my luck again on him. I'm going to fire again, and this time I will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for the action, and 5. So this is a miss. I get nothing, and these are 2 actions done. Special forces are next to go, and card Flesh Wound. Remove a wound from one of your units or negate a game effect that would cause a wound. So if one of our soldiers will be wounded, we can use this card to bring him back to normal. And I am going to activate this marksman, and he's going to move, and he's going to make full movement. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are 2 actions. So this concludes all his actions. We are moving into tangos, and they are taking a card, and this is end turn. Okay, so this is first end turn card, and if we get a second end turn card, then we are done. And now, who is going to activate? I think that this guy activates himself. He makes a movement, 1, 2, and then he fires at this hex. This is 1, and since this is obstruction terrain, this is +2. So we have 3, and since he already spent 1 action, then this is 4. So he fires, and 4 and 6. His toughness is 1, so this is a hit. There is a wound, so he is wounded, and attacker declares headshot, so this gives him another wound, so he would be killed, but Special Forces plays Flesh Wound that negates this effect. And since it was a shot, then it is his second action. We are going back to the Special Forces, and Born Ready. It allows us to remove 1 action from one of your units, so this is pretty good, and I think I will use it here. So he gets 1 action, and he will fire at him because he knows that he's in a dangerous situation. So this card is played, and I am firing at him with 1 action. So now he's in the normal terrain, so this is 1. I get 1 because of the action of 1, so I need 2 or more to score a hit. 4. So this is a hit since his toughness is 0, and he's also wounded. And since it was an action, he's back into 2 actions now. Next are tangos. We are drawing a card, Grenade. Okay, this is pretty good card. And now, do I want to use it? And where do I want to use it? I wonder if there is a good chance for me to throw this grenade. No, I don't have any good places where I can throw this grenade with really deadly effect, so I'm going to activate this guy. He makes a movement with 1, 2, and now this Special Forces soldier declares his opportunity attack. So he fires at this hex. This guy has 1 action because he already made a move. And now this is opportunity attack. So we get 1 and +2. because of the opportunity attack. And wow, this is 10. So he is wounded. He's wounded, but he still has like one action. So he spends his one action to fires at him. So now he has one hex range, so 1, plus 1 because of the action, so 2, and he will have to subtract -2 from this die roll because his skill is now -2. This is 5, so he scored a hit. But wait, it was 7, we got 7, and now we needed 1, 2. His toughness is 2, so no, he's wounded. And that's his second action, so he's done. Now, special forces. Grenade, so they can also use a grenade against the enemy, but I am not sure if I have any good place where I can throw my grenade. So I am simply making a move with this soldier, and he activates with his full movement, and he's going to make a dash movement. So he spends 2 actions, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's all. And now tangos. First they draw a card, and this is flesh wound. So I can remove 1 wound from one of my soldiers, and that's a good idea to use at one of these guys. I think that this one will be more useful later, so I am spending this card to heal him, and now I can activate one of my men. So I am activating him, and he goes 1, and that's all. His next action is going to fire at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 7 to hit. And now we add +1 because of the one action, because we already made a move. And now we will be able to subtract -1 because of our skill. It is 9. And we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, and 7 because of our and 8 because of our action, -1, 7 because of our skill, so 7, and his toughness is 0, so he's killed. So that's great. We made we killed the first special forces soldier. That's good. So now special forces. This is sniper. It can be only played by the attacker. This means that defenders, tangos, cannot use this card. And now, make an attack at the skill of 0 and effective range of 6 against any enemy unit no more than 3 squares inside the building and in the line of sight of exterior wall. This means that only units that can be seen from the hexes from exterior wall can be hit by the sniper. So this guy can be hit, but this guy cannot, because there is a wall between him and the exterior wall. And this attack is made with the skill of 0. So who is going to be attacked by the sniper? I believe this guy, because, well, you can tell that he's blocking this way inside the building with his fire. So I am going to attack him, and this is going to be a 0 and range of 1, so 8. He is wounded. And next, who is going to be activated by special forces. I think that this commander is going to be activated, and he's going to make a normal movement, not a dash, but a normal movement. See, so he goes 1, 2. These are 2. Let's remember about it. And now this man can fire at him because of the opportunity fire. So it will be 1, 2. There is a door. 3, 4, and 5. So he needs 5. And this is opportunity fire. So opportunity fire gives us +2. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Oh wow, this is 12. 12 is always a hit. No matter of the modifiers and so on, 12 is always a hit. So that's great. He scored a hit and he was hit, and you can tell that his movement is now reduced by to the 2, so he cannot move any further. So he has to stop. And this concludes his actions. So tangos are next to go. Let's get a card and end turn. Okay, so this is at the end of the turn, and now like I said, we can move each of our units with no action counter on, but only one square and not in the enemy line of sight. So who is going to make a move? I guess this guy goes here, this guy goes there. Wait a moment. First, special forces, they can still, they have only this guy, and I think he goes here. Next, he goes, and I forgot to mark him as action marker. Now, he wants to stay here, so he doesn't want to make a move. And now Tango special forces have no soldiers to move. And now this man, he can move, but I want him to move here. So he goes like that. So that's all for all the actions in this turn. Now we can remove all the action markers, and what's more, we have to discard all the cards on the hands of the players save to 1. Special forces have 2 cards with grenades, so they will keep 1 and discard 1. Tangos have 1 grenade, so they will keep this grenade. And this concludes turn 1. Because of the end-turn cards, remember to shuffle your cards well after the turn ends. So we are starting with turn 2, and we have to roll for initiative. Tangos 2, and they have 2 commanders, so it's 4, and special forces 3, and they have a commander, so it's 4. So this is a tie, and since special forces had initiative in the previous turn, so now in this turn tangos are going to have initiative and act first. So they draw the first card, double time. Play during your turn, take an extra turn after this one. So that's pretty good. This means that I can activate my men and then activate one more of my soldiers. Okay, that's great. And what I'm going to do? This guy is close to the stairs, so that's good, but he's safe. So I think I will activate this man, and he will fire at him, or maybe I should... Well, I have this double time. Okay, so I will activate him, and he's firing here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another 12. So he is dead. There is nothing that can save him, so he is dead. And that's my first action. And now I can move by... I can also make another action. So I will make a move. 1, 2. So that's his second action. And now I can play double time. That's what I'm going to do. And I am activating this man, and he fires at him. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8. I got 9, but he has a toughness of 1, so he gets only 1 action. He's pinned, and now I can activate him again. I will try to hit him again because I have no way to escape of here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 because I have 1 action. And 9. So I scored a hit, but due to the fact that he has toughness, then he also gets 2 actions, but he's still not being wounded. So I have 1 action also, and this concludes my activation. Now, Special Forces. They draw a card and end turn. Oh god. So that was fast. So now they can activate one of their men. I think that Special Forces are not doing very well. They lost 2 of their men, and one of their commanders is wounded. So this commander fires here. He needs 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 8. So this guy is dead. So that was his first action, and with his second action he makes 1 movement here. So that's his second action. And now Tangos. Sniper. It can be played only by attacker, and because of that this is nothing. So now they can activate one of their men, and they are going to activate this soldier. Or maybe, I wonder. There are no doorway here, and this is the shortest way for me to run away from this building. So I think I would like to get out of here, because I get more victory points for every tango that leaves the board. So I'm going to activate this man, and he spends all, his both actions. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. He cannot move any further. Oh wait, he can. Me bad, sorry. I declare a dash, so I get a 7 movement points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he gets out of the building. So we are going to get victory points for him. So that's all for the tangos, and now Special Forces. End turn. Okay, that's the second end turn. That was quick. And now we can remember that we can still make these special movements after. So the last player was Special Forces, so they can move first. And now he cannot move here because he will be in the line of sight of this soldier, so I think he cannot make such a move. So yes, he cannot enter that hex because he will be in the line of sight of this tango, and he cannot enter here because he will be in the line of sight of this tango as well. So Special Forces cannot make their special movement, and now tangos. He goes here and he leaves the board. He moves here. He changes his facing, but he cannot move here because he will be in the he will enter the enemy line of sight. And as for him, he goes here. So that's all when it comes to the actions. And now we can still we have to discard all the cards. Each player has 1 card, so they can keep these cards. And now we have to remove action markers and shuffle the remaining cards. So we are going on with turn 3, and first of all we need to make a roll for initiative. Special Forces, Tangos. So this is a draw, but they have two leaders, and Special Forces have one leader, so Tangos have initiative. Let's draw the first card for Tangos. Get ready. We move one action from one of your units. Okay, that's a pretty good card. So now what Tangos want to do? I think I will fire at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 8 or more to score a hit. And 7. So this is a miss. And I'm going to try again, because otherwise he will kill me, and I bet. So 8, but I get one action, so this is a miss again. So that was bad. Although Tangos are definitely doing very well in this game, so that wasn't very successful. And now, of course, I can use this Born Ready to get one more action, but I think this is not going to be easy hit, so I will ignore this. I will keep it for later. So now, Special Forces, they get reload. Add one action to any of your unit. Does not affect actions declared before this card is played. Okay, so this gives us one more action. So, Special Forces, and what are they going to do? I wonder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I will need 10 to hit him. I got -1 because of my skill. Well, this could be a hard shot, but I will take my risk. And 10. Oh, I got -1 because of my skill, so he's wounded. That's great. And now, what do I want to do more? Do I want to fire again? Well, this could be an impossible shot because I would have +1 because of my action. So that's something I would rather like to avoid. So I decide to make my movement. So I am moving here. And, or maybe not. I'm not going to do anything more. I'm simply staying here, and I finish my activation with one action left, so I can still get one more action, do one more action later. So that's all for Special Forces. Now Tangos, and turn. And now which of their soldiers is going to act? I believe him, that he is going to act, or maybe not. Wait. He is going to act. I am moving him like that. 1, 2, and he is going to fire at him. He cannot make any actions because he is behind him, so he cannot see him. He's taking him by surprise virtually, so he cannot make opportunity shot or reaction movement. And remember that we are going to fire at him, and because this guy fired at him from this direction and he's firing at him from that direction, this means that he's flanked. So I am firing with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5, and he's flanked. And when our target is flanked, we get -1 to our range. So we get now 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and -1 is 4. But we are wounded, so we have -1 to our -2 to our die roll. And also, oh sorry, we had one action already spent, so this is 1. Okay, we got 5, and we got -2 to our die roll because of the skill, so this is 3. So this is a miss, so we failed to score a hit on him. Yes, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, -2 because of flanked, so it's 4, and we got 3, so this is less than 4, so he is safe, and this is his second action. So that's all for tangos, and now special forces. Double time. Play during your turn. Take an extra turn after this one. Okay, so I think that special action forces have to act fast now, because, well, they are losing this battle, and if they want to do something quickly, they will lose it for good. So I will activate this soldier, and he's going to fire here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 6 and 8, and we can subtract -2 from our range, so we needed 4. So he is wounded. That was our first action. My second action will be to fire at him again, and this time it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I got 3, so even -2 for the skill would be 5, so this is not enough, so this is a miss. And, well, that's all. Yes, that's all. So now my terrorists. So sniper, they cannot play sniper because this is for attacker. So now my terrorists, and my terrorists are going to do something like that. He has -2, he has -2. Oh, that's bad. I wanted to use Born Ready to remove one action from one of them and to fire at him. That would be best, but I think it is impossible for now. I mean, it is possible, but it will be a little chance to score a hit. So from the other hand, I'm going to activate him, and he makes a dash movement. So he spends 2 actions, and now he has 4 movement points. So he goes 1, 2, 3, and he cannot enter here because he would need 5 to move here. But even so, he is safe. No one is going to hit him at this hex. So special forces, Born Ready, remove 1 action from one of your units. Okay, so I am going to activate him. I am playing Born Ready to remove 1 action from him, and I am firing at him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, because I have 1 action on me, and 5. I got 2, so it's 5. So it's 5 to 5. So he would be pinned, and he would get 1 action on him, but he has already 2 actions, so nothing happens. Sadly, that's bad. And now I am going to play double time, so I can get 1 more turn with my troops. And who is going to be activated this time? So I will activate this guy. He moves 1, 2, and that's his first action. And his second action will be throwing a stun grenade onto this hex. Because he can use stun grenade here, so we have to roll. Okay, it definitely hit, so we are losing this card, but this guy gets instantly 2 actions, and it was my second action, so that's all. And now tangos. Take cover, increase the effective range to the square with your units by 2 for the remainder of current player turn. So what I'm going to do, I think I will activate this guy and he declares his normal movement. So he moves here, and now he's in the range of these two guys, so one of them can fire at him. He is wounded and has one action on him. He is fine, but his range is definitely bigger. But even so, he will try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this is opportunity fire, so this is +2, so it's 10. So we need 10 to hit, and we have skill of 3. And 9, so this is 9. We had 10 and our skill is 3, so it was 7. We got 9. His toughness is 1, so this is not enough to save him. He is wounded. This guy gets an action of 1 and he is wounded. So he moved here 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that's his entire movement. So special forces are next to go. Well, they still have 2 men with their action of 1. Booby trap may be playable only by defender, so special forces cannot use it. And now special forces activation. He has a movement of 4, but he has already 1 action, so he can only move by 2, and he has movement of 2, so he can move by 1 if he would spend 1 action. Or I can still play this, add 1 action. So he's going to get 1 action, so, and he's going to make a dash. So he moves 1, 2, 3, and he cannot move here because it would cost him 2 movement points, and he would get +2 because of the dash and this 1 additional action. So he ends up here, and that's all when it comes to his actions. And since all tangos have action 2, I can still activate this guy. I have to draw card, breaching charge, so I can keep it, and well, all I can do with him is a move, so it will be, I'm going to make a dash, so it will be 1, 2 and 3 because of the dash, so it will be 2 actions. And you can see we finished our first, this is the first turn we managed to finish before drawing second end turn card. So that's all. We have no other actions to do, save to the discarding all the cards, save to the 1 card. So tangos have Born Ready still on their hand, and special forces have Breaching Charge on their hand, and all the other cards are discarded and reshuffled, so we will be able to move to the turn 4. So this is turn 4, and we are starting with initiative roll. Tangos, special forces 1. So tangos have initiative. They draw first card, stun grenade, and now this might be tempting to throw stun grenade here and to try to stun all of them along with myself. Sounds like a good idea, right? But no, first of all I will try to hit him. I'm firing with this soldier, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, 7 because of my negative skill. 8. He's hit, but this is enough for his toughness to save him, so he gets only 1 action. And I will try again. This will be harder because I have 1 action myself, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But I scored a hit, amazing. He is wounded. Alright, so that's all for tangos, and now for the special forces. They draw a card. Sniper. Okay, this can be played by attacker, and I believe I'm going to hit him. Or him. Oh, I mean, both targets are tempting. Because, well, he's in danger of being, he can attack him and kill him and open him the way out for them. From the other hand, he is very close to the doorway and he might be to the stairway and he might get out of the board as well. So both of these targets are tempting. I think I will try to hit him because I have no other soldiers around. So I'm going to play this sniper card here, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 and 7, his toughness is 0, so he's eliminated by sniper attack. And now I can activate one of my troops. I'm going to activate him, and he's going to fire at him. So 1 for 1 action, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 6 because of his skill. 7, so he is hit and he is killed. But that was my second action. So, tangos. Card Born Ready. Remove 1 action from one of your units. Okay, this is good. And then I will use this card to remove 1 action from this guy, and I will activate him to fire at him. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 because of the card, 7, 8 because of the negative skill. 11, fantastic. He has a toughness of 1, so he is killed. And that was his second action. So that's all for the tangos. And now special forces and turn. Oh, that's bad. And there, who are they going to activate? I think that I will take such a risky action to make pop-up attack here. So I am moving here, and now he can fire in a reaction. This is reaction fire, so he gets +3 because this is reaction fire versus opportunity attack. So 9. Well, this is it was 1, 4, -1 because of his skill, it's 3, and well, even a toughness of 2 wouldn't save me, so I am wounded, but I can still make my own opportunity attack. I have to mark him with action of 1, and now I am firing at him. I have range of 1, and opportunity attack +2, so it's 3, -2 because of my skill, it's 5, he's also wounded. And I am returning to this hex. And his other activation will be to move here. So that's all when it comes to the anti-terrorists. Now tangos. Reload. Add 1 action to your unit. Okay. So, what I'm going to do? This guy is literally surrounded by the enemy, but I'm going to make 2 actions with this guy, and he's going to move with dash. So he has 6 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's out of the map. And that's all for tangos. Now special forces, grenade. Okay, well, using grenade here might be a bad idea because I would be hit, but I can throw this grenade on this hex. Sorry, square. I still have a problem because, well, too many wargames, you know. So this grenade is thrown here, so it won't hit any of my troops, but I need to hit this square. So 1, 2, 2 because of the door, 3, 4. I hit it. Okay. It was also a +3 because I wanted to roll. I had to throw it on the square which is adjacent to the square that I cannot see. But even so, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. +3 it would be 7. But 12 is always a natural hit. So this granite hits this square and explodes here. It also affects adjacent hexes, and all the targets on the adjacent hexes will have the toughness of 2. So now we have to make a roll for him with a skill of 0 and his own toughness being 2. Oh, that's another 12, so that's natural hit, so he's killed. Alright, so we don't have any more grenade. We can remove this grenade card, but we killed him, so we have one action, and he has one more action to go, so he's going to make a move with 1, 2. So that's his second action. And now Tangos. Tangos have one guy with his actions of 2, so he cannot make any more actions. So special forces can go. Let's draw a card. Headshot. And now he declares a dash. So 1, 2, and 3. So that's his actions, and this concludes all their actions, because no one has. So this is the end of the turn. Special forces decide to hold headshot, and Tango's going to keep Born ready. All the other cards are being removed and discarded and reshuffled. Okay, turn 5. Tangos have no leaders on board, and special forces have one leader. So Tangos 2, special forces 1. So they have 2 because of the leader, and this time special forces have initiative. So they are drawing a card. Reload. This adds one action to them. So I'm going to activate this guy. He makes his move with 2 actions, 1, 2, and this is his 2 actions. And I played this card to get 1 additional action. And now I'm going to fire at him. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, this is impossible shot. So I'm not going to do so. Okay, sorry, this would be pointless. Okay, so now Tangos. Card, grenade, and now he wants to make a move, and he declares dash. So he has a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me think. This is the last chance for him to perform reaction opportunity fire and to kill him, because he will before he will leave the board. So let me think if it is possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 because of the door, 13, 14. So now I have a very little chance to score a hit, because I will have +1 because of 1 action and -2 because of the 2. I need to roll, I think, 11 or 12. Well, that's 5, so he leaves the board, and this concludes the game. So that's the end of the scenario 1. As you can clearly tell, Tangos won the game. Let's count. They get 2 victory points for each special forces soldier being eliminated. So 2, 4, and 6. And they get 3 victory points for each of their men moving out of the board. So 3, 6, 9, 12. So we got 18 victory points, and special forces get 2 points for each eliminated tango. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So when it comes to the points, the tangos are victorious this time. So that will be all for this scenario. I'm going to play some other scenarios to show you the other funny and interesting things in this game. But as for today, that's all. Thank you for watching. If you noticed any mistakes I made, feel free to comment and point them, because I am always happy that when people point any mistakes that I make, because it will help further watchers to notice them. So that's all for thank you, and see you again.